Hello, dear parents. This is our June video. And in this video, we are going to be talking about how to help your child succeed in a remote or hybrid learning context. Now, in this video, we're going to be talking about the relevance of a structure, the importance of time management, a matter of trust, the confident parent, and support and guidance for parents. The relevance of structure. If you have a look at this beautiful picture in the middle, it's a picture from La Alhambra in Granada, Spain. And on one side, we have the different things that structure provides when we are talking about raising a kid, raising a child, and giving the child enough support. So the structure is created by routines, right? Is created by some teaching and learning procedures that we generally follow, that the teacher should provide so you know how to work with your child. Structure talks about a silent context for your child to concentrate during the lessons and during the production of some work that the child is supposed to complete. Structure has to do with removing distractions that might interfere with the child's performance. And so if the child is connecting online, trying to put away everything that might be a distraction for the child, right? Providing structure for learning has to do with offering and having all the materials the child needs. In this case, we're talking about having a course book, having, in the case of remote teaching and learning, a computer, right? Having notebooks and pencils and pens that the child might be in need of, and having the appropriate equipment and having an adult available around just in case there is a problem with the connection and the child needs some support and some guidance from the adult. On the other hand, it's very important to provide this structure to the child because it shows trust, that you trust on the child, on the teacher, on what is happening, on learning taking place, that you respect that moment, right? That you provide support for the child to learn in the appropriate conditions, that you are there to contain and to provide safety to your child, reduces the stress and reduces the anxiety. So when we have this appropriate structure for the child to learn, learning happens. So it's very important, on the other hand, that we have a good management of the time the child is in class, the child is working asynchronously, and the time the child is relaxing and playing, right? No matter the age. There must be a balance between on and off screen time. That is to say, it's very important that the child participates during the lesson, but after the lesson is finished, the child should go outside, play outside. If you have the possibility of allowing your child to go and be in touch with nature, as we talked about in other videos, right? So it's very important that they have some off-screen time, right? Don't allow the child to go and play online after the class. Just ask them to do something else. If they don't have the possibility of having a bucket or a front garden, maybe they can have some flowering pots. They can, grow something there, or they can do something else, right? Play with some toys, create something with their hands, be creative there. Provide them time to reflect. It's very important they have some time to go over what they have done, the process of learning they are going through, go back to in their notes, have a look at their notebooks, have a look at their productions and reflect on that. And maybe you can ask them some questions. What else do you need to improve your learning? How can I help you there, right? And see what the child brings in. Time to think and create. That's what I was telling you. Allow them time to think and create, apart from the teaching and learning, right? Apart from that. So time to think and create things with their minds and with their hands. Time to rest. the child needs at least 9 to 10 hours of rest. So please allow them to rest, okay? And invite them to go to sleep early, invite them to wake up in the morning, not too early, but early enough. And if they need some time in the middle of the day to rest for a little while, allow that time as well. Time for physical activity and exercise. We are having a problem with children going overweight. So it's very important that you provide your child and you offer your child enough physical activity and exercise. If you cannot ask him or her to go outside, just walk around, your block for at least half an hour every day. Allow them to do other things, but offer them some physical activity. And then we have here a key issue in the parent-school relationship and in the learning of your children. You need to trust, your idea. When you decided to choose a certain school, you need to trust the school. It's very important that your children, right, your child sees there is a connection between your home and the school, and you are both on the same page on how to help your child grow and develop. That is very important. If you find there is a conflict, then talk to the teacher or talk to the head of the school and try to solve the conflict, because the conflict is not good for your child. Your child needs to see coherence between the school and my home, some coherence, right? If there is something that bothers you, please do put in contact with the school, with a teacher, and try to tell what is happening and your point of view and try to reach to a common ground. Trust your child. Your child can do this, right? The child can do this. So if you provide the appropriate structure, the child will be able to move on and learn. So please trust the child and don't say, no, this is too much for him, or you cannot do this, or let him go, let her do it. And if she makes a mistake, it's okay, right? She can go back to the teacher and say, okay, I made a mistake here. I think this is not right. Okay. And the teacher will help your child move on. But trust your child and trust his or her capabilities. And trust the teacher, right? Trust the teacher. Trust the teacher is in connection with the school. And so there is a coherence there. And therefore, the teacher will be doing her best or his best in order to help your child develop. And if you find that something is not developing as you expected, please get in contact with the teacher. The same thing that we're telling teachers, get in contact with the parents. We need to be all of us working, all the adults around your child, working together to help your child. So there we go. Let's keep in contact. Let's keep in contact regularly, every week, every 2 weeks, get in contact with a teacher and tell, okay, I can notice this and that and the other thing, and my child is struggling still with this and that. Okay, how can I help here? Okay, maybe the teacher might say, okay, stay, don't interfere. The child is doing the process that he or she has to do. Just wait. And maybe is what you have to do. Just wait and see. Okay, so relax and trust the teacher, trust the school, and most of all, trust your child. The confident parent, that is what we need you to be. You need you to be confident with your decisions of the school you have chosen, the teacher your child has, right? And so a confident parent, it shows and the child feels relaxed. So a confident and resourceful parent is the best support for the child. So stay in contact with the child's teacher again. Stay informed and updated about the school protocols and services, the teaching approaches and techniques, but not too much, enough to help your child. So if you have any question about how is your child expected to learn a certain thing, get in touch with a teacher. The learning expectations and standards. How much is my child supposed to, develop in this course, in this year, this month, this week, Okay, what should I expect from my child? Is he or she doing nicely? So because maybe that is what is bothering you. So what should I expect at this time of the year with my child in his or her development? The school and Stanford Evolution provide, support for parents. So please enjoy the sequence of videos for parents from Stanford Evolution we have created for you. Try to watch them all. And if you still have questions that are about how to deal with your child, get in contact with the teacher and the school, and they will guide you. Facilitate your child's participation in online lessons. So support your child in how to deal with these pandemic times and learn online. And in case of doubt, ask the teacher, right? To understand the lesson, the objectives, and the techniques involved, everything you need to know, just get in touch with the school and the teacher. For further reading suggestions, here you have some links for parent support. So go ahead and relax. Thank you.